Well, hello everybody. How we doing? How we doing? I hope everybody's having a fantastic week so far. Y'all, there's so much stuff happening this week. It is absolutely insane. Let me make sure you guys can hear me before we get into talking. And I gotta get my chat up on the computer so I can see it instead of using my phone. You guys can hear me good. So, yay. I set up this little guy so it's right next to me so you guys can hear me nice and loud. No more muffled noises from a distance. Oh, how are you guys doing? Are you guys making any progress on your guys' paintings for your whips for the Giddy Up? We have some exciting news. Got some bad news. More bad news. But it's the Giddy Up, and we got a package from Mama Angela. So yeah, let's first say hi to the peeps in the chat. Mama Angela, hello. How we doing? Gammy, hello. Of course, I have candy. I got Skittles. That's my all-time favorite. We have Gail, hello. Yvonne, hello. Jenny, Jen, hello. How we doing? Crystal, hello. How are you this evening? Hope everybody is well. You guys see, I left off my picture so you guys cannot see my painting. But I wanted to show you this piece of artwork. My bestie, you guys may or may not know her. Her name is my Mindful Diamond Painting here on YouTube. She has been playing with AI artwork, and I was like, let me see what I can come up with for the Giddy Up. Might as well. So, I made this AI artwork, and you can see on the second horse's neck / to his body, it's got my name on it. So, kudos. I thought it turned out awesome. Nice, beautiful horses running through a field. Now, normally horses probably wouldn't be running that close together. There'd probably be a little bit more spanned out, but that's what I come up with. And I liked it, so I went with it, and then I made it as promotions for sponsorships, as for posts for the Giddy Up, and then now here, I wanted to use the thumbnail as the live picture here, but for some reason I cannot find that picture, even though it's on this PC that's in front of me, but I can't find it. And I'm like, did I name it something stupid? Thank you. That's so pretty. Thank you. So, that is one of my first pieces of AI that I ever thought about making, and thought it turned out pretty good. So, let me bring in this picture so you guys can see what I have gotten done on my painting. I have only gotten one section done. Unfortunately, we have some not so good news with this painting. It's killing me inside because I love this image of this horse, like a sparkle horse, and then I have these beautiful glow in the dark pineapple glow glass to go in there. But unfortunately, the down south Stitcher, hello, how are we? Good to see ya. Hope you're doing good. Unfortunately, the glue on this canvas is shit. And excuse my French, if you don't like my French, but it is. It is shit. Like, look, I don't know if you can see over here. There's like hardly anything in this one little spot. Now that it's hot in here, it feels like it's getting a little bit more sticky. And then over here, there's like nothing in through there. Like, it's like, I don't know. I'm having the worst issue. These diamonds are sliding all over the place. They're not staying in one spot. I already have 5 missing diamonds from just sitting here on my desk. They're slipping, sliding all over the place. They're not sticking good. And I'm just like, why? Why? I love this painting, and it makes me very sad. I'm probably going to pressure on through it and try to get it done. But I've been so packed this week with work and everything that's been going on. I haven't had a chance to really sit down and do anything besides this one section. Because throughout it, it's like, some spots are like really sticky, and then some spots are like, there's like hardly nothing to it. It feels super thin on the glue side. Now, mind you, this is a Temu painting. It did come folded up in sections about 2 inches, so maybe that could be an issue as well. I did have this underneath of my mattress for a couple of weeks, but you can see all those folds, so maybe that's got an issue with it. Then I was like, well, if I have to, the least comes to the down comes to the worst, I'll seal it after each section. If that's what I have to do. I want to finish it though, because it is one of my favorite images. But it makes me really sad. So I hope you guys are having better luck than what I am with your paintings, because this has drove me nuts. I'm doing good, still stitching since I stitched your mom's ribbon. Great to see you. Hope all is great for you. Everything is great. Yes, my mom's ribbon is hanging right there on that wall. Right next to my gaming PC, my monitor. I see it 24/7. Thank you. That image is beautiful. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Yes. Have you tried using glue? No, I haven't, because I don't have any. So I'd have to probably go and see what I can find on Amazon or something for a glue to put on this so it has better stick. Yeah, I thought about that. I do have some Christmas paintings that are horses, that are specials. I have multiple other paintings, so I really love this, but I'm like, do I really want to sit here and ride the struggle bus of this? No, not really. I don't, because it's this one section to get done took me 2 days of fighting it. Like, I bet you if I push on these diamonds, they would just smear right off the painting. I'm like, I'm never buying a diamond painting from Temu again unless it's a special. I've never had an issue with the special. This, whoever makes this, it's some weird glue. Some weird glue. Now that I've been leaving it sit in this hot room, and I pulled it off and let air get to it, and it does feel like it's getting a little bit more tackier, so maybe it can pull through. Christmas in July, that is true. That is very, very true. So, where do I even start? I got bit by a dog today. Yeah. It's not really anything to it. First time meeting the dog, he reached over and bit me on my leg. I smell like Trapper. What do I have to? I mean, I smell like Trapper and Mary Jane. He didn't know who the hell I was. Plus, there was food involved. It didn't break any. He did break skin. It left like little tears in my skin, and now they're all like red, and my knee is all bruised now. But we're best friends now, so it's cool. He was just getting used to me. That dog's lucky that he didn't do that to another dog, because if he would have done that to DJ, or not DJ, either DJ or Trapper, both of them would have had that dog's head in their mouth and slamming him to the ground. Trapper's done it several times, and my other dog, DJ, that I had to put to sleep, he did it a couple of times too. When dogs were too snappy back at him, and he had enough with their bullshit, he would grab them by their head and just like slam them to the ground, and then go, "Rrr!" and then walk away, and they would leave him alone. But he's good. We're friends now. I grabbed his ball and I started throwing his ball, and after that we were best friends. I didn't take any hard feelings to the dog. I just put it up to where it was. I smelt like a dog. There was dog food involved. He probably was like, "This is my food." It is what it is. I ain't gonna be mad at the dog. Yeah, he's had all of his shots. He's all up to date on everything. I'm not worried about it. It like left two little red puncture marks, and they weren't even like puncture marks. It just barely broke the skin, so it wasn't even worth batting an eye at to me. But that's how I am with dogs. So open up. I need you open because I gotta talk about stuff that's on this computer. Thank you. Okay. So now that that's out of the way, and I talked about my painting, we have some updates. Trapper's face is completely gone. There's no more swelling in that lymph node. You can barely tell that the lymph node's even there, which is, it's crazy. Because like 2 weeks ago, and then like a month and a half ago, it was like gigantic out the side of his face. I don't know. It's strange. But it's gone. So I don't know. I had a feeling that Trapper was like battling something, because he didn't act his normal self around that time frame that he would have that on his face acting up. He didn't act like himself. He wasn't energized. He would literally, when I get home from work, he would literally sit up on the recliner and like look over at me like, "Oh, Dad's home," and then he would just sit back down like he had not a care in the world. And I was like, "Hey, what are you doing, Bubba?" And he would just like look over at me and just like sit back down like, whatever, Dad's home. And then I'll be like, "Okay, you want food?" And then he would just sit there and like look at me. And I was like, this is not like Trapper. As soon as I pull in the driveway, he's sitting on the recliner, looking out the window on the back of the recliner, excited as can be, barking, usually. I get out of the Jeep, he starts barking at me, gets to the door, and as soon as I open the door, he's right there, excited as can be, running in and around between my legs. So there was something going on with him. Something going on with him. But hopefully it's gone and it's fixed. He did have a course of antibiotics, so who knows what it could be. So he's better. I did have a situation with Thor this week. So bearded dragons, they shed in pieces. So like 2 weeks ago, his left eye and half of his face shedded out. And then this week, his right eye and half of his face and like his lips are shedding out. they shed out in pieces as they grow. Uh, but I noticed the last 2 days, his right eye is like glued shut almost in the morning, and he won't open it. Like he can't open it. I thought I was gonna have to take him to the vet, and I was like, oh my god, I do not need a freaking vet bill for a bearded dragon. You guys don't even know how much that cost here. It's ridiculous. Because they're exotics. Like, it was $400 just to see the vet because he's an exotic animal. I don't even know, I want to know how much the cost of it is now, because that was like when I first got Thor, when he was like a year old. The Great Escape? The Great Escape. That's your sister that puts on that event? Oh, you keep coming by his horses. Hey, horses are popular. What do I gotta say? And I gotta give a round of applause. Sorry, I'm skipping subjects. Well, hold on. Let me back up. Back. So, the last couple of days, I have been soaking Thor in a very warm bath, and putting water over top of his eye in the morning, and that seems to have like loosened up that skin that was kind of like, I guess, I don't even know what you. It was like pinching his eye shut because it was like dry and peeling off. So I put warm water over it as he was in his bath, and now he's fine. He doesn't even seem like he has a problem. So we were safe. Didn't have to take him to the vet. But so I want to give a shout out to the guys that are joining this event. I'm blown away at the guys that have joined this event. And normally my audience is women. You know, not a lot of guys actually diamond paint. But we have gotten we have Brian, we have Matt, and we have Brandon. And Brandon's son is actually doing a painting as well. So there's 4 guys working on paintings. That's awesome. I'm glad that more people are joining and getting in. And if what was I gonna say? Brain just went. That's because you are adorable. So yeah. So I was very excited because we had more guys getting into this, and it just proves to you that there actually is guy diamond painters out there. Other people out there enjoy this craft, not just the ladies. But you ladies are whizzes with the paintings. I'm slow as molasses with my painting. I don't know what I've been doing over the years, why I've gotten so slow with diamond painting, but if I'm working the square, it'll be all year long for me to get it done. But if I'm working around, I work on it pretty decently, but this one may prove to be a battle. We'll see. I'm gonna start on this tomorrow, I think, or this weekend. Try to get a good section of it done. I want to start getting into this color so I can see this color, how it's gonna flow on here. So I got a package from Mama Angela. If you guys know Angela Porch and Chat, that's my mama from another mother. But she sent me something. I did open this because I was expecting an SD card, and I was like, why would they send an SD card in something this big? And then I opened it, and I was like, oh, I didn't order that. Where'd that come from? And then Mama messaged me and says, check your mailbox. And I was like, ah, I see. I see. But yeah, so and then I got my SD card, I put it in my phone, and then it's saying corrupt SD card in my brand new phone, and I'm like, no, what's going on? Why? Why? I don't know. I tried, what's that thing you do to SD cards to get them to, like, whatever. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. But, Mama went and bought me something. It looks stunning. I can tell you that much. This may be just the painting I've been looking for to take a break from this painting. How do you get into this? Where's the entrance? I'm not seeing an entrance. Is there an entrance up here? I don't know. Oh, there is an entrance. Wow, that's a big overhang flap. Okay. I don't like how they fold paintings, but it'll be alright. It's only a special. Just get it to lay out. I'll put it underneath my bed in between two pieces of cardboard or two books, and it should be good. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh my God, gorgeous, gorgeous. It's got horsey. Look at all the colors. It's the bestie colors. Teal and pink. That's the bestie colors. Thought it was bigger. Oh no. Oh yeah, format. That's the word I was looking for. Thought it was bigger. So it says it's 30 by 30, but we all know when it says 30 by 30, it means the full canvas. Yeah, it's only 25, so full canvas is 30. It is cute. I will definitely work on this and get this done. So at least I'm having some sort of progress done going forward with the Giddy Up. It's gorgeous. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, thank you. Oh, they stuck them together. Let's look at the pretties. And since I'm going to be starting this, I'm just going to leave it out. I don't know if I'm going to start it on stream. I got lots of stuff to go do still. Ooh. Ha. Hot diggity dog. Look at them colors. Alright. Alright, let's see if you guys can see this. We have a clear crystal. We have a dark red crystal. We have a pink crystal. We have like a golden, orangish almost. We have a beautiful green, beautiful tealish blue color. And we have, what is that, like a gray? It's hard to tell with this glare. Like a gray color. And then another like dark gray color. And then this is it's like a really dark green. Pretty. And then another like champagne-ish looking color. And then we have teal marquise. Then we have bluish teal color bubbles. And then bigger marquise as well. Those are the small ones, and then the bigger ones. Oh, these are faceted. No. The big ones are faceted, and the little ones... Oh, I can't see that. I can't see that. they are faceted as well. So that's gonna be pretty. Isn't she lovely? God, don't get me singing. Please don't. Alright. That is stunning. I've been wearing my glasses more and more lately. It's kind of a thing of for like, not this painting isn't giving me an issue, but there was a painting I was working on. I think it was that DAC Oralola, or not Oralola, Oraola or Owl Aura, whatever, that JoJo's Art Owl. There was a couple of symbols on there that were so close to the same that I could not hardly tell them apart. So, thank you, Mama Angela. I appreciate this. This is gorgeous. I will be starting this up here soon, probably tonight or tomorrow or something. But are you guys ready for the update? I got shocked this week. Shocked. Pretty. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, I love it. It's gorgeous. So, you guys already know about some of the sponsors. I was shocked with more sponsors. Wow. Okay, you guys ready? So you already know we had Rose Profit with a $25 25 Australian dollar gift card. And then we have WeWax weekly $10 draws. And then we have Diamond Art Emporium weekly draws for a gift card and a gift card at the main event at the end. And then Yvonne has donated a Diamond Art Club horse painting. And then Carissa's Craft Corner gave us two $15 gift cards. And then I got an email from Enabler's Outpost. I need you awake, computer. Thank you. Enabler's Outpost reached out to me. They were one of the first ones that I had talked to, and they all of a sudden I got an email with two gift cards in it for $25 a piece. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sponsors. Wow. Give a round of applause to all the small businesses that are supporting the Giddy Up this year. My hat's off to you guys. Like, you guys have blown me away. Blown me away. Hi, Billy. How you doing? Wow. Yeah, I know. I was like, whoa. So today I was making a new sponsor. Super wow. Yeah. Yeah. I was making a new sponsor banner for the Facebook group. That way I can add all the sponsors to it so we can give all the sponsors some recognition. And I was like, man, I may have to find a different picture to use because I'm running out of room to put 6 names in there or logos in there. And I'm just like, so I may go back and use this picture that's on the screen right now. I don't know. I'll find something. I'll do something because I want to give them a bigger highlighted area so they are seen. And then I'm gonna start share it on Instagram. That way people on Instagram can see it as well. So yeah, make sure you guys are posting weekly. You don't have to post when I post on my feed that I post. If you want to, you can. If not, it's not a big deal. You can post whenever you want. I just want to see the progress of people. That way I can make sure I get you into the wheel each week for a giveaway. Okay? Need a drink. some good Mountain Dew. So, make sure you're entering on Instagram, tag me, or the Facebook group for the Giddy Up, and upload a picture so I can see what you guys are working on, see the progress you guys are making. Some of y'all have done some amazing pieces. Jean, she did a drawing the other day that was gorgeous. Mama Angela's been doing a bunch of drawings that are absolutely gorgeous. So, thank you guys so much for putting your pictures in and showing them off so I can see them. Some of the paintings, Gammy, she's working on War Pony. Oh, that brought back memories. I have that painting right there, literally right there, like that painting right there above the blue wolf. That's War Pony. Stunning, stunning painting. One of my favorites. I think I got that painting done in like 3 weeks. And everybody that I have talked to has said it saw some of the worst confetti, but for some reason I blew through that painting. And that's what happens when you get into a vibe with a painting. Excuse me. Some paintings I get into a vibe with, and I just work. That's all I do is work on that painting. Boom, 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 boom. And then some paintings, like this one, it's driving me nuts. I don't want to really work on it very much, so I've just kind of just pushed it off to the side, and I've been playing a game. But I feel bad because I'm hosting an event, and I need to work on something. I haven't even touched my paint by number. I was gonna, I've been trying to find a flat piece of cardboard that doesn't have any bends in it so I can do that up. I didn't find the confetti that bad either. And that's what it's, like, the grass is not even really that bad confetti. It's absolutely gorgeous. Here, let me give you guys a shot of it. Oh, it's upside down. It is absolutely gorgeous. Big old beautiful warhorse, Native American. Native American warhorse. Absolutely gorgeous. One of my favorites I've completed. There's been a few paintings of horses that I have completed over the past. Treasure Studios art, Nicole Paint art. That paint with the headdress, absolutely stunning. I blew through that painting fast. Rose Prophet, the first rebirth painting that she did. I think I had that painting done in like 2 weeks. I blew through it. I'm really thinking about pulling that horse painting down and doing that horse painting because it's staring at me and it really like telling me to work on it. Should I, or should I ride the struggle bus with this painting? I'm gonna let you guys decide. I'm not gonna decide because if it was my decision, I would just put this aside and work on it a different day. But I want you guys to decide. What should I do? I don't want another whip, but that painting is stunning, and let me go grab it. I hang a lot of my smaller paintings I got from like These are all from Temu and it was a place that Christopher has a affiliate with. They were like a small diamond painting. They sold a bunch of small paintings. I can't remember the name of it. All right, so I just got speechless. I forgot I had all these paintings behind this one painting. I thought it was one painting sitting over there. So we have options. If you think we should start another one, I could do that. You could do that, gaming. That would work. I don't know. Let's see. So I got choices. I got choices. I could work on one of these smaller paintings. That's got some good stick to it. So that would work. Desert theme. Look at that moon. Isn't that stunning? Ugh. Only one day left. Oh. I don't have Prime, but it's good to know. I have Prime membership with work. I could always buy something if I wanted to buy something. And then I have this one. Gorgeous. A little bit more pixelated than this one. Got some stick. Or I could do this one. He's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. It is a 40 by 60, which I'm sure is probably only a 35. Yep, 35. You want to get yourself one of these. I got mine at Fire Mountain Gyms, because that's where I get all my Native American beading stuff at. And they give you one free whenever you place an order. I think they have like 3 or 4 of these running around. He's gorgeous. And then the one that I've been waiting to do for the longest time is this one right here. It's my favorite horse. I hope and I pray that this painting is good. The sunset, yeah, it's gorgeous. Too hard to choose. I know, Gammy. That's why when I first picked them out, I laid them out and I was like, okay, which one would you like to see done? And that's when I picked the first one. But now I'm like, too hard. So this one is my favorite. Look at how gorgeous he is. It's a buckskin. You guys know me and buckskin horses. I have a hard spot in my heart just for buckskins. They are my favorite horse. I love them. I don't know if I really want to do him, though, because he's big. He's a 40 by 70, which is probably going to be a 35 by 65. But he does have a lot of color blocking on him. I don't know what to do. I have too many decisions, too many choices. And then the other day I was going through a painting and Diamond Art Club stuff and I found All Dressed Up. which actually Billy's working on. It's gorgeous painting. And I was like, damn it, I could have done that one, but I think it's a square, and I don't want squares right now. So, I I think I want to save this guy for next year. I am checking the glue on each of them. I checked the glue on both those small ones. Let me check the glue on this. Come on. It's got some good stick to it. It's got some good stick to it. Better than that black and gold one, that's for sure. Save him for next year. That's what I'm thinking. Sorry if that's in the way. Stay up there. I want to check your glue. God, that's got some good stick to him. Got some good stick. Can't have bubbles. No, no bubbles, please. Not that kind of bubbles, anyways. Yeah, I'm gonna save him for next year. That way I have more time to work on him and focus on him and do him. So we're gonna choose from this guy, or this guy. Honestly leaning more towards this guy, because he's beautiful. Beautiful sunset. It's all color blocking. Like solid color blocking. It's got a bunch of fraying up here, which drives me nuts, but what do you do? The first one, that guy, well, what one's sunset? They all have a sunset. Or a moonset. Okay. Let's start. Oops. Start with this one. How many votes for just the horse? Just the horse. The full horse. The horse. Vote for this one. So, the horse. Yes, this one. Yes. Yes, that one. Just the horse. Alright. We'll be doing this guy. I will be putting this guy up for the time being. I will probably work on him after the Giddy Up. I just want to work on one painting for the time being, and then one special if this is what I'm going to work on. Do I have... You know, I think Bestie did this one. If I remember right. I think she did. So, I gotta find diamonds. They're in a box over there. So that'll be fun. Find diamonds, get set up, uh, pick up these here, put them in a bag, get all that taken care of. Hey, get out of here. All right, so we have our mind made up. New painting. Start off these guys. I look forward to this because it has darker colors down at the bottom, but what all these like little the dirt and stuff. But once we get up into here, it's just gonna be stunning with all those colors. So get those. I got two phones here for some reason. Since I got my new phone, I'm still going back and forth with my old phone, making sure I got everything transferred over. It's been a pain in my butt, to say the least. So, I'm going to give you guys a second. If you have not posted a picture of your progress for this week in the Facebook group or Instagram, go post. Give you guys a few minutes to go post. And then we're going to draw a winner for this week's. We got a Wee Wax for $10. It is US only, so if somebody does win this that is out of the US, I will go buy you a gift card for somewhere that you want, just to make it fair to everybody. Open it up to international that way. And then a Diamond Art Emporium gift card as well. Last week, Yvonne was a winner for Wee Wax, and Anita was a winner for Diamond Art Emporium. And we're going to be doing these two specifically weekly. And then at the end, we're going to do a Diamond Art Emporium, Rose Profits, Yvonne painting, two Carissa Craft Corner, and then two Enablers Outpost. We're just going to, at the end, we're just going to have a big old huge giveaway. You iron out yours? I could do that. You put a towel on top of it or anything? I have an iron. I could do that. That would get rid of that hard crease down the middle of her. Please hit the like button. Yes, please. So, you guys ready for this week's draws? We have two to do today. The last week's winners, like we talked about, were taken out because we're doing weekly drawings. They will get put back in at the end for the big kabam drawing at the end, but this gives everybody an option to win a painting or a gift card. Not a painting, excuse me. A gift card to do two places. You're fine, Billy. I trust you. You've been faithful to the Giddy Up for quite a few years. I trust you. You're fine. Just whenever you get back over there, take a picture and post it. You're good. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 right now for this week. Let me check and see if anybody is posting. Bunch of Discord notifications. Why do people post stuff like this? Don't understand. Some people post some nasty ass shit on Facebook. It's disgusting. Oh, Yvonne, he's gorgeous. My bestie has that painting. She's going to be doing it for me. Oh, can't wait. He is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Alright. Oh my god. Rose Prophet. Son of a dog shit. Cannot be watching her Facebook. All of the stuff she posts on there. She hook, line, and sinker. I tell you. Did y'all see these wolves? Huh. Shit. Why? Suckering me in all the time. Suckering me in all the time. It's alright. It's my sister from another mister. I will support her forever. But yeah, she blows my mind. Blows my mind. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. All of these paintings are beautiful. And I don't... Gene, did you see my notification where I said donkeys and carousels work? So let you know, yes, they do. I will accept them. They're kind of sort of equine in a way. Alright, nobody else has posted to Facebook besides a couple people. Let's take a spot on Instagram. You're gonna start the gunslinger soon? Oh, nice. That one's pretty stinking cool looking too. I did not want you to record what I was saying, Meta. Shut up. God, I hate it when things start just... Huh. It wasn't listening to me talk. It was telling me a discrete this definition about the Giddy Up. Hashtag. You ever guys seen that on Instagram? If you look up a hashtag, it'll give you the discrete information about it. It says the Giddy Up with JTMJ Crafts 2025 is a special social media hashtag that appears to be related to a crafting, especially handmade cards, DIY projects. And then it goes on to talk about post updates and yada yada yada. Interesting. I've never had that pop up before. But I got a new phone, so things pop up when they want to nowadays. This new phone, I'm telling you guys, it's got so much stuff that pops up on it 24/7. It drives me nuts. Drives me nuts. Love the wolf pics. Oh god, yeah. That wolf was... Those two wolves were... Phew! They were gorgeous. Alright, so... I don't see any more posts on Facebook or Instagram. So if you guys... If I missed you this week... Sorry. You guys... What's this? Aren't posting. You're not getting put in for the giveaways. Nothing I can do about it. Let me double check Facebook real fast. Gail, make some good project. That's beautiful. Alright, that's it. Nobody else has posted. So, the 10 people that are in to win. So, let's get the iPad open. We have my bestie. We have Mama Angela, we have Gammy, we have Crystal, we have Brian, we have Gene, we have Billy, we have Matt, we have Gail, and we have Brandon and his son. Let me fix this real fast. I want to put him in his own column. So he can win something himself. Alright, so then we have 11. So, let's... No, I did not mean to shuffle that. Oops. I was trying to get rid of my chat, and I shuffled it. Alright. There we go. Can you guys see that? See? There's kind of a glare on it. Guys ready? Can we get a drum roll? Matt! Get off me. Matt, you are the winner of a... Let me get over here to my keyboard. I have too many paintings over here. My keyboard for this computer. Matt is the winner of a $10 WeWax gift card. Congratulations. And then we're going to go ahead and remove him because we want it to not pick a double. You guys ready? This is for a $25 gift card to Diamond Art Emporium. Oh, Crystal! Congratulations, Crystal! Congratulations to the winners of this week's giveaways. Congratulations, congratulations. Let me write this down on my notes over here. Crystal, congratulations! Stay tuned. Next week, we'll have another 2 giveaways. And then the last week, let me actually look. When is the last week? See, what is the last? Huh. It's a Thursday. The last day of the month of July is a Thursday. Would you look at that? What would you look at that? That's awesome. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We almost have five weeks in this month. That's crazy. We're like 4 days away from 5 weeks in this month. So that'll work perfectly because we'll do those 2 every week, and then the last week will be the grand prize. Grand prizes. There's going to be a bunch. Awesome sauce. So I look forward to seeing everybody's progress on their paintings next week. If you haven't posted, post. Like I said, I don't care when you guys post. A lot of people and events like to have that scheduled where you post when somebody posts about it. I'm free with you guys. As long as you're posting weekly, and so I can see that you guys are making progress, you guys are good, in my opinion. Yeah, it works out perfectly. Yeah, I didn't look at the calendar this month, and pay too much attention to it. But this is good, making good progress. This chair is so hard to roll for some reason, because this gets me back into the mindset of going live every week with you guys. I'm not going to promise you guys that my lives are going to be very long. At most, it could be an hour, hour and a half, maybe 2 hours at most. Not 100% sure. But this gets me back into the mindset of going live every week, and it's working perfectly. I post the next week's live as soon as I'm done here. So it works perfectly. And then I set it on my phone. It says, hey, you're going live today at 6 o'clock. I'm giving Wolfpack plenty enough time to do her live. Yes, Mary Jane's birthday is tomorrow. It popped up in my phone. Yep, Mary Jane's birthday. Mary Jane's birthday. Happy birthday to the little turkey neck. She's not in here. She's got this new spot. So the other day it was so hot here. It was like 110. And the next like 2 or 3 days it's supposed to be 110, 111, 112, something like that. Hot. And I grabbed my leather footstool, you guys want to call it. And I went and laid underneath the swamp cooler on the footstool, and I was just like, it's hot. And ever since I pulled that out, that's her spot where she lays now. Little turkey, she took over my spot. But she's doing good. She's getting lots better. I will definitely message you that. I need to get a hold of Anxiety Art Adventures and figure out your gift card from last week and then Matt's gift card this week. I know she was going out of town to go visit family or something like that. I don't know if she's back yet, but I will get a hold of her and get those sent off so those people can get gift cards. I do. I'll message the other people and ask for an email because it'll probably be sent out via email. She knows where it's cool. Yeah. And I left that sitting like off to the side by the cooler, and she definitely knows where the cool spot in the house is. She's definitely enjoying that. And she sits up there on her high horse, and every time Trapper walks by her, she's like gives him a little hiss. Lolo's too. Yeah, they share their birthday together. Let's see. What else? I'm just shocked at all of the sponsors that have reached out. The community is coming together for my event, and I can't thank everybody enough. Everybody that has joined the event, can't thank you guys enough. You guys have been amazing. Thank you. Making an event enjoyable like this makes me want to continue to do events and continue onward and upward with the YouTubes. It looked like somebody just walked by my window, and I was like, what the hell? I don't know. Yes, definitely. Keep Texas sending thoughts and prayers. I was watching a video the other day of what was going on there, and I was heartbroken. Literally heartbroken. I was watching a horse floating down the river as it had nowhere to go. It was practically stuck there, and I was just like, this breaks my heart. For the animals, the people practically have lost all your stuff over in that, and put a prayer up for California and Oregon too, because I know they are going through hell with wildfires. We have a fire literally, it's super close to me. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it is super close to me. But it's on the opposite side of the lake from me, so it would have to burn all the way around the lake, and I don't think that would happen. The lake is 368 miles long if you were to drive it, so I don't think it's going to burn all the way around the lake, but it's up in the mountains. It's hard for them to get to, so they've only been using planes to get in there and drop on it. They haven't really had the equipment, if you want to say, to get in there with like a backhoe or a dozer and make fire lines and try to put a break in there. The little kids that were lost, yes. She's not acting nice. She's not, like, there's so much changes that is going on, and it's kind of scary, to be honest. The other day we had an earthquake in town. It was like a 4.7 that was in my town that I live and work in, and I was just like, what? That's like never had earthquakes up this far. We felt them over from the coast, but not this far in. That was crazy. But yeah, the fire that's over there, it's it's burning out of control basically right now. Because it's hard to get to. Within like 4 days, I think is all it's been there. Is 4 days. It's already burned over 5,000 acres. Luckily, it's in the middle of nowhere, so there's no houses or anything out there because it's on the backside of the lake. But it's still burning and threatening all kinds of animals, habitat, and all of that. So sad. Everything that's going on is sad. Um, all right, all right, all right. Well, I think that's it for me for tonight. I got lots of stuff to still go do. I gotta go take care of some things outside, feed animals, all that stuff. I need to go soak Thor in another bath to help his eye. Yeah, it has been. And you know, it's weird. This year, our weather hasn't been that horrible. This coming week and weekend being 110, 111, 112, that's super light for us. Last year, I think we broke 121 or 122. So it hasn't really been that bad heat wise here. So thank you to that because I don't need another hot summer. Although I like the heat, so it is what it is. But I'll be back next week, next Thursday. We're going to see what kind of progress I make on these two paintings. I need to go take the dog out, soak Thor, go take care of animals outside. I gotta go do some watering and gardening and a bunch of stuff. So, I wanted to wait for it to cool off before I went outside. Now it's... I don't have my watch on. My watch needs to charge. 7:15. So, it is definitely cooler out. So, time to go do some work. Go put a couple hours in. But I'll be back next week. I will make another live right after I end here and set that up so you guys see that right off the bat. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for participating in the Giddy Up. I can't thank everybody enough that's entered in the Giddy Up. The sponsors, You guys are amazing. Thank you guys so, so, so much. Making it enjoyable. Love you, Mama. Have a good night. Good night, Gammy. Good night, Billy. Good night, Jean. Good night, Gil. See. Anybody else saying? See you next week. Bye, Yvonne. Hope you guys have a fantastic